And welcome to rcast 31. My name is Herr Johansen. I'm talking to you from Mivavur in the Faroe Islands.
And I am Hans, and I am talking to you from Famjun in Suðuroy in the Faroe Islands. Beautiful place.
And I'm Tad. I'm talking to you from Budapest, also quite nice place.
Guns, here in Muir. What a wonderful place, huh? Yeah, it's wonderful, huh?
I can attest to that. Yeah, I really like it here. Whoa. It's almost as good as Lampa.
Yeah.
But,
Belly button of the world.
It's okay for passing by when you go to the airport.
Oh.
Hey, we have an airport here at least. What do you have in Famjun? A useless boat landing.
Yes.
No, Famjun is okay, but Mivavur is the shit.
And the best thing of all, you all have to come through here when you get to the Faroe Islands.
Yes, and we're standing in the window looking at, oh, who landed today? Oh, look at us, poor suckers.
They don't know what they have to expect.
The curtains and the pot plants. This is the fourth episode and last of our third season. This will be a special end of the year roundup. I would usually say when we release these shows, but I'm going to stop it now because we have gone way off schedule, and I expect we shall remain so for the foreseeable future.
It suits us.
It does. This is released mostly on YouTube, but also it goes to Spotify, Apple, Google, and Buzzsprout as audio podcasts. You can support us, although I wouldn't recommend it at the moment, on patreon.com/cheerband, where you will get almost nothing for your money. Yeah, want to find a better deal? You probably can, behind any corner.
But hey, I mean, Cheercast 31? That's quite decent. I mean, I thought
31.
we were still pewtering around 12, 13 or something.
No. We were getting up there in the double digits.
Damn, I got to change my scenery here.
Yeah.
31? Ooh. The same curtains.
So, what have we done this year?
Not that much.
A few shows.
A few shows.
Yeah.
Some album recordings, some shows.
We recorded the drums, yes, that was good.
Of course it was, because I did them. Yeah, let's
yes. No editing at all.
Let's move on.
The first show we did this year was the release show and 20th anniversary. That was a good one, and more about that later.
Oh, yes.
It was a sold-out success, and it was on our home turf, which was a very nice experience. We had some, I've mentioned it before, but I think it bears repeating that we had some international visitors that missed the show because of poor weather and connecting flights through Iceland. If you want to come to this show in the future, you should get your connecting flight through Copenhagen. You're much more likely to find a substitute flight if you need one. Do not fly over Iceland. Although Iceland is nice, and Icelanders are beautiful people, most wonderful people. They love us there. They really love us. But can't fly there in the winter. At least not reliably to the Faroes. Do you have anything to say about that show or those circumstances, or anything more about that?
Oh, that was a great show, and it's wonderful. It's actually amazing to see people coming from far and wide to see
For
us.
One single show. I mean, that was pretty nice.
That means a lot, and thank you guys.
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely. They came from, I guess, all over Europe, and a few from the US.
From the US as well, yes.
From
yes.
Mexico even.
Maybe Mexico, yes. Germany, Norway, and Russia.
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
So
exactly.
Very, very good, yes.
Good. It's fantastic. I mean,
And it was also a very nice lesson for us. I mean, this was our very first, our own festival, so to say.
Completely arranged by the band and
Yes.
our team.
So now we know what to expect and where to put more energy into it the next time. So
Exactly,
I mean,
what to do, what not to do, etc.
yeah.
For
But it
example,
was
Good
great.
experience.
It was a great experience, and
And when we are in charge of the arrangement ourselves, we can make it look, as good as we want, which is not always the case. It's all up to us on stage, which is not always the case when we go to a festival. So we get the very best performance from us, at least, I think.
yes.
Would you not agree, Mr. Hammer?
this time there will be booze sold.
Yes.
It's a very important detail.
We'll get back to the next time. But yes, that is a very important point.
Yes.
it's,
After that, we did the Viborg Metal Festival.
One of the best shows this year.
yeah, was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And,
For some strange reason, that one just does not stick in my memory.
It was that good. Felt like a dream.
I blacked out at the start of it and I can't remember anything. I came to in my hotel room.
you forgot to move your sunglasses.
Yeah.
It was a very nice venue, very nice hotel. Actually, it was almost the same building.
I remember that, yes.
Yeah, and Bloodbath were playing after us, and
I do not remember that at all.
It was
it was great.
it was a wonderful show, and I think
I'm glad you gentlemen had the time of your life.
I think I have to give it to the Danish people that they always give us a heck of a time.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's very, very cool.
They certainly do.
Yeah, and I love the place.
Viborg, the city, the Denmark, the country,
the venue and
Europe?
the hotel.
the continent, this planet. No.
Yeah, parts of it.
Wonderful place.
Yes.
Then we went to Oslo in Norway.
Oslo.
To John D. John D.
John D.
Was that on the same trip?
Yes.
Yes,
Of course.
We should have played the UK tour right after that. That was postponed.
Should have. Yeah.
More about that later. Norway was great. That
Yes.
one I do remember.
Again,
That was-
very great show.
Also,
Nice little
almost
venue.
almost
The
sold
dead
out. I
center
think.
city. Yeah. We play reasonably frequently in Denmark now, but way too infrequently in Norway, I think.
Exactly. The last show in Norway we had was which was it? Carmageddon. That was a couple of years ago. That was actually before COVID.
And the other blood.
How about
Midgardsblot.
Midgardsblot.
Yeah.
They are both very nice festivals. Lovely.
Yeah, they are. So after that, it was back home. No UK. More about that later. There was Z-Rock in Finland. In
Finland.
Kempele.
Suomi.
Nice, chilly circumstances.
Yes.
We
Again,
had some
very awesome venue.
strange venue.
Because everything was like in Denmark, it was hotel and venue were connected.
In the same building, yes.
Yeah. So
But they had these very strange VIP seats, like
Yeah.
really seats, like with tables where people had their dinner while watching metal
Yeah.
shows. That was a bit odd.
And the whole floor was kind of divided down the middle.
Exactly.
Standing audience and seated audience.
yeah,
Strange.
It was weird, but I mean, actually, it was a wonder that we even pulled through with the show. We had, quite heavy
Yes.
technical issues in the afternoon during sound check.
what some might consider terminal issues.
Exactly.
But we fixed it.
Well, actually,
which is a miracle that we
our
even
light
were able to.
engineer fixed it.
Man of the day.
Again.
Yet again. Yes.
Okay.
Ringo, thank you very much again.
Ringo, Russian from Estonia. Absolute
Ringo.
marvel of a man.
Ringo, bingo.
Finland's always great. Love the place. Absolutely love the place. And we play, I suppose, even more rarely there than we do in Norway. We should be getting back there a bit more.
Yep.
Absolutely. Actually, I had one show there with you guys. One.
And this was it?
This was it.
We used to play there a lot more, but I have the feeling, a bit like England, it's hard to get into because they have so many bands, good bands themselves, that they are geared towards export much more than towards import.
True.
Is the feeling I get. Or maybe they just don't like us anymore. I'm not sure I like them so much anymore.
Ha!
Be that way, Finns.
Yeah.
Mead and Greed Festival.
Yes.
Oberhausen, Germany.
Oberhausen, Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Now, this one escapes me a little bit.
Was that where we signed the member?
No. That was at Hörnafest.
Aha.
No. Meet and Greet. That was actually a rather small festival, but it sounded absolutely fantastic. Somebody recorded the whole show with his phone, and it sounded just amazing. It was unbelievable.
No, I remember this very well. This was a great show.
Yeah.
Absolutely great show.
Explain to me something about the circumstances of the stage and.
It was in a smaller hall, like.
It was like in a venue.
And we were upstairs. The green room was upstairs.
Yeah.
And it was kind of folk metal and black metal stuff, and
Hans.
loads of Germans.
And the stage was
festival.
on the stage.
I must be getting old. I am absolutely blank. Well, if I see some pictures, I'll remember. But
you have seen videos. I showed those videos to you.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said it sounded excellent.
No,
Then it was an excellent festival.
And Hans was very good looking in the videos.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
I must have been drunk or stoned.
Stone.
No, Hans. You're an exceptionally handsome young man.
Thank you very much.
Handsome.
Available on the market, I might add.
Don't say that.
Sorry, I already did. I can post delete that if you like.
He's not going to.
It's okay.
Good.
That was a good one. We agree.
Yes.
We do.
Well, at least
More of that, please.
we do. Don't know about you.
Germany is always good. I always like Germany, honestly. Everything works. Not that it doesn't work in the neighboring countries, but things work especially well in such arrangements in Germany, I think. Hörnafest, Brande Hörnekirchen.
No, you skipped one.
You skipped France.
I skipped France.
Yeah.
Samarok. We had so many cancelled festivals. Did we play this one?
This one we did, yes.
Good.
No.
Wait. No, this one. This was the cancelled one. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, I shouldn't have put it in here.
That was the one.
But yeah, we went there and we
actually made it made it
there.
Like barely, because our car broke down because half of the band
that story, yes.
drove there, and the others, Hans and Gunnar, they were flying, but then we were trapped somewhere like 200 kilometers away from the venue. But then in the end, they actually canceled the festival because of a storm warning.
Thunderstorm warning.
Thunderstorm, yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we all made it to the venue. We all met there on time. We would have been if the show would be happening. That was a crazy story with the car breaking down and trying to get there.
That was quite horrible. Yes,
I believe we've probably told it already in a Cheercast.
we did.
Let's not bore our audience or ourselves with that again. So you may probably hear the whole story on Cheercast 30 or 29. I'm not sure if you're interested. Horrible road story. All ended well though. Here we are. We played Hörnerfest in Brande, Hörnerkirchen, Deutschland.
Yes, up north.
Lovely, lovely little place, close to Hamburg, or even further north.
Further north,
Yeah.
an hour from Hamburg, approximately. Yes.
It was one of the first festivals we played outside the Nordic countries, or if we maybe went to Russia first, but there was this one, Bande, Hörnerkirchen, Hörnerfest, and the other one, Headbangers Ball, at the same place.
Headbangers Open Air.
Headbangers Open Air, it was called, yeah, at the same place by the same promoter.
Yeah.
That might have been the first one we played. And we played it a few times since, but not
When
recently.
was that? Is that 2001 or something like that? Or two?
Last time we played it, it was this year.
No, first time.
Oh, sorry, first time. Probably 4, 5, or 6.
Ah, it's earlier than that.
Do you think so?
Yes.
No earlier than 2004. We could double check and put that information
That would be.
somewhere.
I think it was before that. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Around 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Oldies, geezers we are. Then comes my favorite festival of the entire year, I would
Yeah.
say. Voxpot. In
That
Tórshavn.
was
That
great.
went down
My
really,
God,
really
that
well.
was magnificent. Absolutely amazing. I loved every second of it.
Yes.
It's rare that a show goes that well. Very rare. And
Fantastic.
would you say that one was better than Viborg? Since you remember that one?
It doesn't work like that. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah,
They're
it
all
was
good.
different. But,
Works like that. If I says it works like that. Okay, no, probably doesn't. But that one really sticks in my memory as an absolutely excellent arrangement. In
The special
always.
thing about Viborg, except the venue being perfect, with the hotel being connected to it and everything, was that it was like a real metal show. There were crowd surfers, mosh pits, everything. The energy was through the roof throughout the show.
Yeah.
Especially like the last 3 songs.
Mhm.
But
Exactly,
Voxpot was
they-
awesome too.
Yeah, but Vox Button was through the roof. Well, I mean, it was open air,
Yeah.
so. But anyway, it was fantastic from the first second on. I mean, especially since in the front there were so many teenagers screaming like they would see the Beatles. Or probably teenagers nowadays wouldn't even scream if they saw the Beatles live. But you know.
Good point. We're heading there.
Yeah, slowly and you know.
But no, not yet. This year we certainly had it. Cave Fest in France, in Gisors, France.
Was that the castle?
That
Yeah,
was
that was the castle.
with
Yeah.
the tree.
Beautiful place with the tree in our backstage. Who the hell put this tree in our backstage?
No. The tree is the backstage.
What? Excuse me? But I see a tree, but I don't see the backstage. No. You're not getting it.
It was a small festival, but the circumstances were very nice. It was nice weather.
It went down really, really well, actually.
Yeah.
Considering the size and everything, it was really, it's great.
And the location was beautiful, really.
Yeah. Beautiful place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember we
And
went to
you
the
guys snuck
Castle Hill.
inside an area you were not supposed to.
Yes, and Hans's sunglasses are still lying on the ground somewhere in the shrubberies.
Ray-Bans, so
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
a lookout.
Someone will be
So-
very
Yeah.
lucky.
There's
When they
a
find
skunk somewhere wearing Ray-Bans walking around.
There was some were hedgehogs
Or hedgehogs, wearing
Yeah,
Ray-Bans.
could-
Yeah.
let's say it was a skunk. A skunk in a French castle hill. Do they have skunks in France?
A skunk in Ray-Ban smoking skunk. Ah.
You're on a roll, Gunnar.
Yes.
When isn't he?
When isn't he indeed? Malpaga, Italy. Second time we played this one.
That as
Absolutely beautiful little place.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very
yes.
good arrangement.
Also, close
very
to a
good.
castle. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And even a way bigger crowd this time, bigger one than last time.
Yeah,
Really nice, really nice.
maybe the audience gets the feeling now we really like to do this and meet people. And I don't think we're gonna give a bad review to a really bad review to any festival there. Maybe the worst thing I can say is that doesn't stick in my mind.
Well,
But
I think actually all these festivals we've been doing this year have been strangely really good. I mean,
I think so. Maybe the festival business is
I look
just
so
really booming.
I look
and
so excited.
I want to play more festivals.
Yeah, no, I think the turnouts have been absolutely awesome. So, again, thank you, people. That's what we love to do.
Yes.
It is. It is. We went to Czechia, to Moravsky Krumlov, and played Rock Castle.
We just went to check it out, but it was so much better than that. So,
Check it out, going out. What's the lyrics? I don't remember what. Oh, no. Good one as always. We played a few festivals in Czechia by now, and some of them have been the very best. This one is quite decent. It's a big arrangement. Also around the castle, a very old, nice castle.
And there was also thunderstorm, but luckily just before us, like 1 hour before and afterwards. So they just moved a couple of the shows afterwards to a bit later.
I
time.
think
That was okay.
Thor doesn't want us to leave the Faroes,
Probably.
so we're gonna fix that.
We have stuff to do.
Yeah, or at least he doesn't want us to not play in the Faroes. We have to obey his command.
We will.
and obey we
There
will.
was Maximum Rockfest or Rock Festival.
You
in
left
Romania.
out another French one.
I'm sorry, Frenchies.
Sacre bleu!
Easily overlooked. A very important country in Europe, easily overlooked, I'm afraid. You know, I mean, you could Germany and then there's Spain. Oh, wait, there's a country between there. Just
Don't
kidding.
go down that road.
Motoculture Festival. The second time we played this one. It's all the way out west, northwest. We took the train there and back from
Just back.
back.
You took it back.
It's where Obelix and Asterix are from.
Exactly.
Normandy.
Almost.
Lovely chaps. Lovely chaps.
Actually, on that we played quite late, so we played like at 1:15 a.m.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I remember. Straight
from
from the
there-
stage to the train.
Yeah, from there, and on that day I had another show with my other band in Hungary, so I remember that one quite well.
Yeah. Busy, Mr. Busy. I also could have had another show with my other band, but I had to go home and iron my shoelaces or something.
Yeah. I mean, that's important stuff too, you know. Right?
Yeah.
Don't
Or
underestimate.
trim my eyebrows.
Trim them, yes.
Yeah.
Trim the bushes.
How was that festival? Do you remember playing?
I do. I arrived at 2 p.m. and the first thing I did was drinking 2 or 3 beers and then laying down for 2 or 3 hours because I was I was very sleep deprived. But the show
they
was
have
okay.
these big tent stages, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, we had this trailer section with backstages.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yes.
Yes.
I was also a bit tired and grumpy. I remember. I do get grumpy every now and then. Yes.
You do?
I do. I'm not nearly as cuddly and friendly as I always seem. Hans, you find that amusing? He's thinking, oh, they should only know. Hans was here recording some stuff with me. And yeah, he can probably tell you a few stories about my temper tantrums.
He's quite
maximum. It's quite nice. Thank you. The Maximum Rock Festival in Bucharest. We get to that now. In a country called Romania. That was the absolutely amazing venue, the Romana, the
arena,
the Roman style arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably built in the 60s, I think. It looked
God,
more like socialist brutalism.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was quite nice. They put these festivals in the most wonderful places.
Yeah. No, that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those circumstances. I remember
the locale. Yeah.
So that was this year.
Yes.
It was. This was all this year.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was actually like 3 months ago.
I went straight from Romania to Turkey on vacation, and that was amazing.
Tell us about that, Gunnar.
Huh?
Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us everything about that, please. Did anything interesting happen?
Interesting.
Any relatable story?
Let me just let me get back to you on that.
Let me jog your memory. No, just kidding.
What the hell was that?
You know what that was.
So unless Gunnar has something to add now, we shall go to the next festival.
What can I say? It was wonderful.
Okay, good. I'm glad it was wonderful. I'm glad.
Getting back to Denmark now.
Yes, we played Utgårdsfest. This, I believe, was their first edition.
Huh?
Nah.
Was this the first time they had a festival?
No.
Was this a new festival?
No.
Okay.
No. This is all.
Okay,
this is
then,
an older one, I think.
Oh,
I haven't heard about it before.
There's
this year.
more.
Yes, Gunnar.
Yes,
There's more.
I
There's
forgot.
much more.
Woo.
It was in Pumpehuset in Copenhagen. And
Hang on for a minute. I'm just gonna pick up my brain. I think it's down here. So.
you will need some expert tools, some specific
It's
tools
back.
to apply it again. No, I'm afraid not. No, Gunnar, it's not working. It's just as bad.
Go on.
Pumpehuset in Copenhagen, I would say.
I wonder what they do there. And the pump.
They used to pump. They used to pump water. What were you insinuating?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Water.
Yeah. You can mention that, but you cannot mention what happened on your vacation. Never mind. Nothing. Pumpehuset was one of the first venues we played as a band, actually, outside of Øresundskollegiet, the Øresund dormitory in Copenhagen.
What did we play as before that?
With other bands, other bands and solo artists.
As a band.
We as a band, yes.
We
played many other venues.
We used to play as a tractor.
As an ensemble.
Ensemble. Yeah, actually, Pump House was not the first. Second.
Second, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing Danish audience, I thought this time.
Boys.
I remember that
Yeah.
very well. Great crowd.
All the time.
We love you. We love you, Danes and Copenhageners.
Yes,
Vi elsker jer.
Yeah.
vi elsker jer.
Thaddeus,
Again, that was...
impress us with some Danish, please.
Who?
Kom låser.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I confused Danish now with Norwegian and Faroese. So, for
And you-
helvede.
Perfect. Damn near perfect.
You have to say remoulade.
For helvede.
For
Vi
helvede.
forstår hinanden ikke.
Skal du lave ballade?
Taler ikke dansk? Ja.
I'm sorry, Danes. We always frequently from time to time, make fun of the Danish language. I'm sure you get it from almost everyone, so don't take it personally. We love you. Right?
I thought it
Yes,
was
we do.
very difficult to not make fun of the Danish language, but hang on there for a minute, I'll come back to you.
But making fun of Norwegians is almost as fun as making fun of the Danes.
At
Isn't it?
least the Norwegians make fun of themselves. I'm not sure I've ever seen the Danes make fun of their own language. So hats off to the Norwegians for that, but you can still make it, Danes. Make some nice jokes about your own language. I would like that. That would impress me. We went straight from Denmark to down under, Australia. Getting to our last shows now.
That was actually quite just to get from Ulgers first to Brisbane.
Yeah.
That trip was whoa.
We were
That was
traveling.
quite something, yeah.
We were traveling by bus, then train, then plane, and then another plane.
And then
and
another plane.
Bus?
Yeah.
No,
No,
another
no.
plane. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then bus.
Bus from Copenhagen to Frankfurt, or was the train?
No.
Was it-
That was a train.
It was
It was
Yeah.
a train from somewhere within Denmark through Hamburg to Frankfurt,
Yeah, and then flew Frankfurt to
Delhi,
Delhi. Flew Delhi to Sydney.
Melbourne. No, Melbourne.
Melbourne, and then flew Melbourne to
Brisbane.
Brizzy.
Brizzy, good old Brizzy.
Brizzy.
Yeah.
Getting
Lovely
busy and
cunts
brizzy.
there. Tired we were, certainly underslept. But it was great.
There was one bad thing in Australia, and that was the
Chewy.
no, the shoey was
Oh.
one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
Then there were two bad things. what were you about to mention?
No, the tiredness. I mean the jet
Yeah,
lag.
absolutely,
The jet
man.
lag was
Jet lag
freaking
from
horrible.
hell.
I actually
Man.
didn't feel any of it.
No, I didn't feel any of it. Not until I got home again.
Me
Really?
too. Same for
That
me.
was terrible.
I had a,
I'm impressed by you, gentlemen.
I
I
had
had
to
a
sleep.
week after we got home where I was just laying in bed. I wanted to sleep all the time, but when we were there, not at all.
Really,
Yeah.
Incredible.
I had to sleep every day after sound check for 2
I
hours,
know.
or at least I tried, because I was so freaking out that I couldn't even make.
I was just chronically underslept the whole trip, but when I got back, I felt like sleeping for about 3 days. I couldn't really get the daily rhythm back.
Yeah.
Anyway, the trip was absolutely marvelous.
Amazing.
Lovely people we met,
Yeah.
and some amazing shows we played.
Yeah, and again, what a reception.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just beautiful, nice people everywhere.
People
Special-
drinking out of their shoes, buying us underwear, and
I
showing
could
us
have
koalas.
done without.
It's-
I could have done without seeing the shoey.
No, I had to
But-
see
but
the
yeah.
shoey, and I'm absolutely impressed by that.
What's her name? Our
Person.
supporter. She brought us.
Megan,
Megan Badger brought
Yes.
us socks and clean underwear. That was just
That was
wonderful.
very
Actually,
nice.
I think I'm wearing some of those socks right now.
they were actually clean when we got them, so
Yeah, they were. And
that-
some other stuff.
Was that
some,
a chewing gum on your socks there?
I'll blur that out. So yeah, a lot more traveling there, flying every day, driving in a van one day, but it was just very tiring. These tours where you play every day and fly almost every day are the most tiring because we get too little sleep. In my opinion, if you guys can handle with the amount of sleep, I'm impressed, but I can't. I simply think it's too little sleep.
Only thing that makes me sad about Australia is we didn't do Perth, and I want to do Perth.
Yeah, that and New Zealand. Although it's not
New Zealand.
Australia, but it's in the vicinity. It would have been lovely to have done those two places.
and Tasmania, of course.
Yeah. While we're at it, let's go to the South Pole.
Yes, I'm in.
I'm into
Play a concert
But,
for the Penguins.
Unfortunately, what governs these trips is money. You know, we have to pay everyone in the end, and sometimes it's unfortunately just not feasible to go specific places. So if we could, we absolutely would, but for financial reasons, it just wasn't possible. The trip went very well. We're very hopeful that we'll make more trips to Australia if it will go this well, and we can add more places next time, I hope.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
That is the plan. Those were the last shows of this year for us, and we will have no more shows this year. Good night, and
And
sleep tight.
Good luck.
that was it.
That was it. We've been doing some recordings, Gunnar and I here, and Hans has been here too, recording guitar and bass.
Yeah. It's getting there. It's a very slow run, but we
It's
are
going
getting
too slow,
there.
yes.
It's
We're
way
getting
too
there.
slow. And sorry about
We're-
that, people, but I would say ever since Kuronsky, things have been going not so good.
Slow.
So, slow, yeah.
Yes,
We're-
sluggish.
We're going to pick it up. So,
This album, the 9th album, is gonna be released next year.
yes.
We might guarantee that, right?
We have to
I think we
guarantee
can
that.
guarantee that. We can guarantee that, yes. It will be released next year.
Exactly.
Without a doubt. What I have never before in my life issued deadlines that have not been held. I am very loath to make any guarantees, but I would say it's within the realm of possibility that this happens next year, yes.
Yeah. So,
What else will happen next year
well,
is Tourfest. So we decided now, in retrospect, to rebrand the 20th anniversary show as Tourfest. It wasn't called it then, but it is now. And we will have Tourfest 2 on the 25th of February in Luxhut, the same venue in Runavík, our home ground, or the home ground of this band at least. And you can buy tickets for that right now at @gongamerce.fo. I will provide the link somewhere around this video, if wherever possible. And you were saying, Gunnar?
oh well, we should mention that this is supposed to move to a bigger hall at one point in time. If we get the support, and also joining on this Tourfest is going to be Hamradun.
Yes.
Yes.
Which, for those who don't know, is the original singer of Tyr, his band, which is very famous up here and around the world now, I guess.
Yeah, they play quite a few festivals around the world. They've
So
made 2
that's-
albums, and the latest release is only a couple of years old, if that. And it's very nice music. Maybe not as heavy metal as we play. Maybe more like hard rock, but still folk. I suppose you call it folk metal. Yes, you would. And the Polarne Holm, who was our first singer, is singing in that band. Wonderful music.
Yes. So that's gonna be absolutely awesome.
About the venue, we applied for the bigger venue because it was sold out last time, but that venue will be under construction for the next 2 years. So it'll not be possible to play there until 25 in the first case. But we hope to make this an ever-increasing festival, and in 23 we hope to have more bands and more arrangements than we have next year.
In 24.
24, yeah. Next one is 23. Impressed?
I'm looking for words here. I mean,
Yeah.
dude!
So this will be our own festival, just like the other big bands, Sabaton and whoever has their own festival these days.
Exactly. Fancy that. But
In
there
your
are
face,
more.
Sabaton.
In your face.
And yeah,
No,
face.
good guys.
So
But there are more dates also already confirmed, aren't they?
There are. We are playing in Belgium at Trolls and Legends on the 7th of April. I just wrote to our favorite Belgian, one of our biggest fans ever, and he can't make it. So that's a shame. I hope
Again, because of work?
Yeah, because of work.
Unbelievable.
If possibly you can, people, please take time off from work to see us. You're very how do you say it? Conscientious in doing your work on time and as scheduled, but it's always worth it to take some time off to see a tour show. Don't you think?
Have to
Back
agree.
me up here, guys.
Have to agree there. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
What was in there? Yeah.
So I must say I never heard of this festival before, but I looked at the page and it looks like a very sizable and established arrangement. Nothing looks new or amateur about it. Looks quite decent and solid. How much have you played in Belgium? Not that much.
A few times.
Now you're just
I mean,
inventing something to say.
One of the biggest festivals we ever played is in Belgium, Graspop.
Oh, right, that's in Belgium. I always, yeah, it's like you have the Netherlands,
yeah.
Germany, France. Oh, there's some countries between there. And, they don't speak Belgian. Well, maybe they do. Is there a Belgian language?
It's mainly
How would you
French.
know you're in Belgium? Okay, I'm just being ignorant here. Sorry. Yeah, that's one of the biggest festivals we have ever played.
Yes.
We had a huge crowd in front of us there. It might rival when we played at
Hellfest.
Sommerfestivalen. When we made the Blood of Heroes video, we had probably 10,000 or more people there. Or the one in Czechia, the Masters of Rock. That was one of the biggest we played, but that's quite some years ago now. Might have been 2010 or around there. This was what was it, Graspop again, you said?
Graspop, yes, that was in Belgium.
Yeah.
That was in 2018, maybe 2019. No, 18, I think. And Hellfest, I mean, that was also very, very big. I mean,
Hellfest is France, right?
Yes, that's in France.
Yeah.
In
Good.
Clisson, I think.
My geography isn't completely rubbish. I do have very, very poor geography. I lose my direction. Anyone who knows me can attest to that quite easily. We lost Gunnar here.
And we lost our bass player as well, yes.
Gunnar and the bass player is the same guy.
Isn't he?
It is.
And there he
Gunnar,
is.
you're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
I'm
lovely
back.
to see you.
Can you hear me? I'm not muted.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Damn, that's good.
I was
So-
just telling everybody how easily I get lost, and if I misplace their country in my head, they shouldn't take it personally.
Ah, yeah.
True story, right?
Yeah, he gets lost just going into a shopping mall. He
In a
usually-
cupboard. He's
Yes.
going-
Yep. Sometimes I knock on the indoor of the cupboard door, and I have to ask people to help me out because I couldn't find the exit. Oh, look! Someone's knocking on the inside of the door. Must be here, lost in there. And it's like a 1 square meter space.
I mean, it only happened a few times, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, like 200, maybe
It's
only
fine.
250 times. We have another show next year. It's the Stockholm Slaughter Cruise Festival from the 21st to the 23rd of April. I'm not sure these two, the Trolls and Legends and Stockholm Slaughter, have even been announced yet. We may be announcing these too early, but I don't care. People who pay to see this should at least get something for their money. I look forward to that. I'm not really sure what to expect, but we have played the other festival in Florida a few times, and that is quite an experience. If this is anything like that, this will be quite good.
Well, I mean, Bahamas, Baltic Sea. I mean, they're both beautiful, but you know,
Haiti,
Haiti
Estonia.
and
Where does this one sail to? Estonia?
yeah, Finland.
I
don't
think
know.
I think
I don't
actually
know.
it's Fin. If I remember it correctly, it was Finland, but I'm not sure. Don't take my word on that.
Yeah. So the Caribbean, the Baltic. You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Hans, Casito Hans, Cahelto Hans, huh? No, aren't you? Okay, so very free.
There will, of course, be more shows next year, more shows than this. People ask us a lot on social media about the UK tour that was postponed, and we have no news from our booking team other than they are working on it, and these shows will be rescheduled, and tickets, so far as we know, are still valid. That's all I can say about that at the moment. We at least will keep pressing to have this rescheduled for anything we can do about it.
And as tour, you mentioned tours. As soon as the new album comes out, that's when. That's first. Then things will happen. Unfortunately.
Yeah. True.
So until then,
We have some questions from our listeners. People
You
put
have
these
questions?
questions on patreon.com/tierband, people who are our members. And we have a question from Stine Skaw. She says, great to see Hans finally feeling at home. Are you feeling at home, Hans?
Yeah,
And then she asks
sometimes.
Hans, yeah, how has your experience been as the newest member of Tuir? Don't pretend we're not here and
It's
tell
been
her
tough.
as if it were...
There's a lot of.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It has been wonderful. I have seen many cool places I've never been to.
And testify.
I wanted to ask you, how many places did you visit for the first time this year? How many countries?
I think all of those places we have been except Germany, Denmark, and yeah, I think that's. I had only been to Denmark and Germany. All the other countries.
Incredible. You were
For the
saying
first time,
before I cut you off? Sorry.
I forgot.
How has your experience been as the
yeah,
newest member of
yeah.
Tuir?
It has been awesome, as I said. Cool seeing many new places. and it's fun to play music.
Yeah, but what about us guys? Come on, lay it out on paper first.
That part is less fun.
Which one of us do you like the most? No pressure.
I knew it. Damn, I'm leaving.
I like
Yeah,
Henrik the
we-
most because he's the boss. I have to say.
Ah,
I love you too, Hans.
ass kisser.
I'm just kidding. I love you all.
Yeah. Too late for that, man.
Yeah,
We love you too, Thaddeus.
whatever. Talk to the
We love you
hands.
too, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, I would agree with all those things. It's incredibly rewarding to travel around the world to play music for people who love to hear it, and us who love to do it. How good can things get?
Can we
have
stop
another
talking
question
about
here.
Hans now?
No. Oh, there's a very long question here. I have to read through it before I. There are 3 questions in one. Gunnar, can you entertain the people while I go through these questions?
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. What's this for? In a room that you sleep in?
I can't even see what that is.
Oh.
Ah.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
Yes.
You're so right. What's this for?
It's a rectal thermometer.
Yes, it is. I bought him that.
Well, it's close. Anyway, you were saying? So,
Jürgen Coleman sounds French, that name, asks, hey guys, so here he says, can you inform us how it happens to be so difficult in obtaining a place in the Faroes? And does this phenomenon only occur in the buyer's market or also in the rental one? There's a housing shortage in the Faroes, has been for a long time, and looks like it's going to stay for a long time as well. The population keeps increasing, both as a result of the birth death surplus and people moving to the Faroes. Faroes people who've been living abroad moving back home, and foreigners moving to the Faroes. That's what does it. And looks like there's no easy solution in sight. Right? We all have a place to stay now, so we probably don't think so much about that every day. But I spent some months trying to find a place, and
well, did you
I was
mention?
lucky.
Did you say tourism? Because tourism is actually the fault of some of it too. Because most people, houses who usually were
Airbnb.
for rent, that turned into Airbnbs now. So that's
True.
huge
That is definitely
problem.
also
Yeah.
a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know of some people who had to have a place to rent. They used to have an Airbnb, but they changed it to a regular rent because Airbnb is a lot more work than having a regular tenant. So that's a plus. But you're right. Airbnb increases the housing shortage. Definitely, people make a lot more money through Airbnb than regular rent.
Yeah.
Another question from the same gentleman. Do you have any idea if you will reschedule the European tour that was cancelled, or does it also apply to the Arcona issue that you handled this episode? Arcona, of course, can't very easily travel these days with the situation in Russia and Ukraine. So they should have joined us to Australia, but they didn't. We had some other shows with them planned in Europe, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was it announced? It must have been, since he knows about it. I don't remember if we the details about that show, but precisely that tour will probably not be rescheduled, but we will make tours in Europe as soon as it's reasonable. When the album is close or finished or released, we will start touring again in Europe. Absolutely, certainly. But I would not hold my breath for precisely that tour being rescheduled. No. Could be. I don't know. It's not my job to do the booking. Maybe it's a good idea. Okay. You guys have anything to add to that?
No. I would love to play with Arcona, but yeah, I mean, it's not really the time for it, or the circumstances.
Nope. Unfortunately not. That brings us to the conclusion of this Tiercast. Only remains to find out what Gunnar has to say.
There's another question.
Is there? Did I skip one?
Yes.
Oh, right, I did.
Skippity-day. Who are we gonna skip here today?
Call me Skippy.
Yeah.
For the gentleman playing in 2 or more bands, how do you decide which band has preference over the other when it comes to performances? I can imagine it's really difficult to go on tour with one band and not being able to play gigs with the other.
It's all about the money. It's all about the
If Gunnar got offered a decent job in another band, it's so long, bitches. Count me out.
Actually, not.
No.
I would never leave this.
Good riddance.
For me, this band has absolute top priority, no doubt about it. That's easy.
I would never leave this simply because we made this from the start.
It's our life's work.
Yeah, so that would be stupid, I think.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Now the more recent members have to say something.
I have to say
to
that
appease us founding members.
I have to say that I only play in this band.
What do you gangbangers say?
Some Metallica tribute shows sometimes, but it's not really like a band.
So Asilex is over?
As it is right now, yeah. It's only myself in it, basically.
Okay. So you can play with yourself.
Okay, I didn't kick the others out, but it just happened as it is. People grow apart, I guess.
Yeah, that happens to very many bands.
Yeah, suddenly you lose an arm and you go, oops, oh, damn.
Yeah. What, Gunnar? What the hell was that?
You lose another one and go, I didn't see that coming.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
So, Tadeusz, you are burning with some answers here.
Do I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I mean, I can understand that you wouldn't quit this band since this is your life's work, and I can agree with that. But I mean, I had my old main band. That was more or less my life's work too, because I spent 17, 18 years there, and I was a co-founder. But there are situations when you really grow apart with people with whom you co-founded the band, and it just doesn't work anymore. It's you become 2 separate worlds, and then you have to make a stand and make a decision. So, but to answer the original question, yes, Tyr for me is also the absolutely number 1 band. Rivers Ablaze is also important for me, of course, but right now we're working on the next album. We're working on getting a decent label to sign us, and we're working on getting out there. So everybody within the band has other bands, more active bands as well. So we all know where the priorities are.
Yeah.
So it's not really an issue. It's I really like to play in both bands, and I hope this is going to stay that way.
All right, so all hands on deck. Top
And
priority
again,
for
for
everyone.
my part, whatever, or our part, we don't mind the other guys gangbanging, if you know what I mean, you know.
Hey, do whatever you want in your spare time.
I
Not
think
our
it's,
business.
it's really good for everyone to be able to express themselves.
Yeah. You hear
it's
some
very
stories
important.
about bands not allowing band members to be members of other bands. I find that quite strange. I mean, it's none of our business what everyone else does in their spare time, if it's music related or not. Completely irrelevant to us, actually. I'm glad you get to play music, don't get me wrong. But what the hell would be the point of me saying you can't join another band? What's even the reason behind that? That's just nonsense. But it does happen, strangely.
So, but I guess what he's after is more how do you arrange things if you need to play concerts with this band and the other band, and the answer to that I guess is you just have to have those arrangements planned in good time, so every band can plan around those arrangements.
Yeah.
We've done some of that. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I had even this year I had 2 festivals in 2 different countries on the same day. It worked out. Before that, I had several times 2 shows at the same festival with different bands as well. So I mean, it always it depends on if you have the time and the energy to plan around it or to plan ahead. So that's all. And of course,
you also let our booker know when you have something planned with the other band.
in due
let us
time.
know as soon as you know that. Yeah.
And of course, you guys have to be flexible as well, and I'm very grateful for that.
No problem, man. No problem.
I'm very bendy.
Yes, you are.
Anything for you.
No, it's great, and it's understandable as well because we haven't been doing not a whole lot. So unfortunately, and this tears on us too, I guess. On us sitting at home, we want to get out there.
Oh yes,
but
absolutely.
Unfortunately, we just have to have some patience, and because I'm sure it's going to happen. So
it will.
Yeah.
Now, where was I?
You're right where you're sitting right now.
Saying bye-bye.
Yeah.
This is the end of this Cheercast 31. I'm very sad to announce. I wish Hans had been speaking a bit more. I wish Gunnar had been speaking a bit less.
You were building up to this one for a whole hour.
But you can't have it all. Gunnar, we're speaking about band members growing apart. At least we still have each other. And I'm very happy for that. And you're just down the road. And I'm going to come down and give you a hug in a moment.
Oh shit, I better lock the door.
I'll probably get lost on the way anyway.
No coffee for him. And hide the cakes. Hide the cakes.
Oh, I'm a sucker for sweets.
Oh.
Please hide the cakes. I will ask our dear audience to please hit the thumbs up on this video if you're looking and listening to this on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube under youtube.com/HearYouNSN. You can find Tad and Hans also on YouTube. I'll provide direct links to their YouTube channels on this video so that you may seek them out.
And you cannot.
And we have an announcement to make. Very soon you will find Gunnar on YouTube as well. Isn't that true, Gunnar? So then I shall provide links to his YouTube channel as well, where he will show you how he plays the songs on bass. True story. To come in the future. You will find us on
not
on
gonna happen,
Instagram
my
as
friend. Not gonna happen.
tier_official. On Facebook we are, and YouTube and Twitter we are Tier Band. bandsintown.com/tier will tell you when we are playing in your area. We are on TikTok as @tier.pharaoh, but I think TikTok is turning into a bloody waste of time. Do with that what you will. I put some stories up there now and then, but not very much. You can listen to our music, which is what the whole thing is all about, on your favorite streaming platform, even right here on YouTube under YouTube Music. Go listen to all our 8 albums. They are absolutely amazing, and you'll know the songs when we play them live, and you'll feel so happy and fulfilled, and life will make sense again. True story, right? Am I selling this, guys? Back me up.
Now there's actually 9. There's a live album as well.
Oh, right. Our most recent album is a live album. Now, that was a great one.
Oh. Best one
Because
of my
there's
life.
a symphony orchestra as well as us. We have a website at tier.fo where we sell CDs, LPs, merchandise such as t-shirts, and you can sign up for the newsletter, which we almost never send out, but I did send one recently announcing our Tier Fest on the 25th of February. This was the last episode of Season 3. I have no idea when we'll make another one, but I think I can guarantee it will not be in 2 weeks as we used to do it. Probably next year sometime. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we should get back to making live Q&As also, where we do nothing but answer questions of the audience. Those were fun too.
We can do that, yes. And probably we're going to do some kind of recording, like video or something, when we'll be together again in February in the Faroes.
Absolutely. How are you guys going to spend Christmas and New Year? Just a quick question.
With family and friends.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Nothing special here either. Family.
Actually, I'm planning on next year to go to Gran Canaria or the Seychelles for Christmas, just to spice things up a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. But that means I have to save money now, and we need to get out and play some. So.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
No, she does not sell shells.
That's all I could think of.
So wrap it up, man.
Are we
Hans,
done?
are you going to Vavor to watch the procession and the boat burning?
Oh,
What?
No, nothing. There's a New Year's procession in Vavor. I heard it's an excellent spectacle.
No,
Okay, right. You're just staying home in Famian
I will.
for Christmas and New Year.
Absolutely.
Guys and girls?
I'm very sad I don't get to see you two guys, Thaddeus and Hans, before next year. But hey, maybe you can come here and do some more recording.
Never know.
Hans,
Yeah.
before the end of the year. And Gunnar, I shall see you soon for some bass recording.
Yes.
And let's hang up now. I've been just wasting everyone's time for the last 5 minutes, haven't I?
yes, you have.
Yes, I need to go. I'm sorry
All right.
about that, but I need to leave.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.